you went to public school.
Right.
You get into Stanford.
Yep. You go because I got in. I had no idea what I was going to do there, but
so take us to the decision to leave.
So there I was at Stanford taking everything that ended in 101 or ology because it was a great learning institution. I had no idea what I wanted to do, and I figured I'm curious about geology and psychology and astronomy and sociology. And so I just kept taking these courses thinking somewhere there's going to be something that aligns and I'm going to get excited about it. And about a year and a half in, you start to run out of 101s, and I wasn't clicking with anything. I enjoyed it, but nothing was really clicking. And again, thank goodness I had parents that said, look for something that really clicks. Don't look for the easy, I'll make a great living at this. Look for something that you're going to love. And nothing was happening. I even talked to my dad about potentially learning from him and going into investments, and he sent me stuff, and it just didn't click. And he was never pressuring it, so I knew that I could just say, you know what, it's not speaking to me, and he'd be fine with that. And so I went through every possible thing, and my whole life I played piano. I loved piano. It was a thing, musically it connected to my emotions and who I was, but I never thought of doing it for a living. And one of the main reasons is because I didn't think I was good enough. I played with other people in high school. I had a friend I played four-handed piano with, and he was so good. And so it just never registered that I could actually do music for a living. And then what happened is I went to a friend's dorm. There was a guy playing guitar. He said, come over, this guy's supposed to be good. He's playing tonight. I go see him. He's sitting on the floor, classic, college scene where he's on the floor and there's a bunch of kids sitting around. And I hear him play, and I had an honest-to-God epiphany. I went, oh my God, music is not about how technically crazy you are on the keyboard. It's, you find the right 5 notes that make somebody feel something, and that's it. And I thought, I've been doing that since I was a little kid. I've been going over it, connecting my personal experience, my heart, to the keyboard. I think I can do this. And about that time, my dad sent me a letter that said, actually the first sentence I think was, Bonanza time has arrived. And it's because my grandfather had left all of us grandkids a farm, which my dad sold and turned into Berkshire Hathaway stock. So when I was in college, I suddenly got $90,000 worth of Berkshire Hathaway stock.
No way.
Yeah, it was 607 or 8 shares. It was a lot of stock. It was worth $90,000. And I said, I think I want to leave school and invest in myself.
Get out.
And my parents were totally supportive. They knew I loved music. They knew it was something I was passionate about. My dad helped me kind of work out a budget. And I moved to San Francisco and invested in me. And so I carefully, thank goodness, started to sell it to pay the rent, buy some equipment, do some things at a slow enough pace where it lasted a while, but took that risk. Now, and I think this is really important, I never expected a dime from my parents. So I knew if I went through that $90,000, I wasn't going to get another 90. It wasn't like I was going to get more money, but they would pay for school. So that was my backup. I'm usually sitting on some lily pad of relative safety, and that's when I jump, and that happened to me at various times in my life. So I've established, for instance, my career in commercials, which I could have done for the rest of my life. I was making a great living in commercials. And then I decided to jump because I knew I could go back, and then I went to the next thing and, kept doing that. And, one thing I say is that, there's that saying, you don't want to be, better to be safe than sorry. And I say, yeah, but you don't want to be safe and sorry.